The thing is, it's quite easy to travel with the metro. They have everything in English. Like there, it says 1. So this is line number 1, which I am supposed to go.
Не холодно, а там 15 плюс 15 градусов, там около моря.
And then I'm cold there, 15 plus 15 degrees. It's not cold there, I myself live there.
I think mountains are cool. I saw photos from so from 1500 to just 100. I think I went to a shop and then he just tried to sell me the most expensive one here. So it's like round pins how we have in India. When I came here, I saw that it's more slim. It's not as big as Indian pins. So now I was struggling to get this converter. I didn't find it.
Here for Luzhniki Station, Moscow Central Circle. Уважаемые пассажиры, о подозрительных предметах сообщайте машинисту.
The metro stations here are like too big. Like one platform is too down and the other platform is too much up. These, escalators are like huge enough. Behind me is from where I came. Up there is where I'm going. It's quite easy to travel with the metro. They have everything in English as well. I don't know if it's clear or not. So this is the metro map and you can see everything is written in English as well. You can get this map at any metro station and once you know, you can just mark where you have to go and then you point out at where things are and then eventually you can travel. So it's quite easy in that way. And the lines are easy and the lines are simple. So once you kind of understand how the structure is, going around in Moscow with metro is not a big trouble. So like there, it says 1. So this is line number 1, which I am supposed to go. And that's the only thing I'm looking at. They mark the numbers on every line, just like Delhi, where there's a green line, blue line. They have numbers on every line, and when you just need to see which line you're going, the colors helps you identify a lot of things. And it's easy. It's easy to travel in metro. So right now I am at this metro station, and I'm supposed to go to that mall. I found it on Google Maps, and I'm searching for an adapter to get my phones charged because I don't have the European style adapter, and I don't know, maybe I can find it there. Right now I am in cab and I had time finding the cab driver. I booked it from Yandex Taxi. The booking taxi is easy, app is easy, but then when you have to call the driver to your location, that's where the challenge is. And I spoke to someone there at the bus stop, and that guy helped me. He spoke to the cab driver on my phone and he came to the location. So it is a bit struggle to find exactly where you are. You cannot communicate with the taxi driver if he does not know English, but then there are people who are very helpful. They help you. So far I haven't found people in here in Russia who don't help. So there are some people who won't talk to you. Like if you say them, they just say no, because they don't understand English as well. So instead of guiding you wrong over here, if they don't know English and they think they cannot help you, they'll just say no or they'll just ignore you.
Там не холодно, а там 15 плюс 15 градусов, там не холодно. Я сам там живу, около моря.
And then I'm cold there, 15 plus 15 degrees. It's not cold there, I myself live there.
think mountains are cold. I saw photos, too much snow everywhere. Now the driver is she started talking a bit, so I thought let's use Google Translator, and we've been using the translator app for communicating, but then it at times goes wrong, but then it's also quite good. You need to just repeat a couple of times if you need to get the conversation going. So far we're talking about my trip to Moscow, and then he asked me if I like Moscow more than India. So I like how it is organized, how it is clean, and like people are more responsible in terms of traffic and everything, but at the same time the fact that it does not have as much as weather and diversity as India has, so that's also something which I mentioned. So one big mistake which I did was I got confused with the charging point. So I asked my friend if it's a different one, and she sent me a picture. So it's like round pins how we have in India, but then they are very slim. I thought that it's just round pins. So I didn't change anything. I didn't buy any adapter because I thought it's the same in India and Russia. When I came here, I saw that it's more slim. It's not as big as Indian pins. So now I was struggling with to get this converter. I didn't find it anywhere in the malls nearby so far, but then from the one mall which I was earlier, M Video, that was a store, and then they told me to come to this place. This is a big market and there I can find it. So right now I'm in a way a mall which is majorly an electronic market. Everywhere I see electronic stuff, just like how it is in Delhi, in Gafar, and underneath in Palika Bazaar. There, like, every shop has electronics and different stuff. So I've been here like at 2-3 floors, and this place has like so much electronics. So in case if you're in Moscow and you need anything electronic, I think this is a place where you need to be. So this metro station that you need to be at for coming over here is called Nove Cheremushki, and this is on this orange line, this one, and yeah. So I've seen a lot of people here in these dresses. I think this is something similar to the Uber Eats. I think this is probably Yandex Eats or something related to food, because you can see a lot of these are delivery boys who have their bags on them, and then I think they're delivering food. So most of the time I see them coming from restaurants. So like this guy, this reminds me of Uber Eats and Swiggy. I'll show you just.
Oh, it's very nice.
Something that's attached, and then you can charge.
1500 рублей.
What?
Rubble.
1500 rubles.
Да, да.
No.
Original.
Спасибо. So the guy just told me that they had this universal adapter, but then it costs 1500 rubles, which I think is too much for an adapter. So I'm just trying to find another shop. So I got the adapter, and this is the shop, and this is the guy. What's your name?
Oleg.
Alec.
Yeah.
And I got the adapter from him, and it looks something like this. You fix it and then it works, and yeah, so I got the adapter. Spasiba. So the other shop, he said it is from a company, it's original, and it cost around 1500 rubles. And this adapter, the one that I just showed you, this adapter cost me just 100 rubles. So from 1500 to just 100. If you're stuck in places like that, maybe you need to get to the place which has more like, you know, a small shop. Like this one is outside here. You get to see the similar in India. I think that's the hack. Yeah. So me and Katie, we're right now in a shopping center. I had to buy souvenirs, and a lot of people asked me to bring some stuff. Few of them asked me to bring vodka. There was another thing, I don't remember the name. We're now heading to the food court area because I haven't had anything after the breakfast. I also want to sit somewhere and get my gadgets charged up. Right now we're taking a pizza, and Katie's ordering the pizza for us. This is the one, I guess that's Dodo pizza. What?
The vegetables and mushrooms. Maybe you need to try this.
What's this?
Облепиха.
It's non-alcoholic. It's like juice.
Kind of juice, yes.
Yeah, let's try this. So right now, me and Katie, we are looking at the trains. I need to travel to Yaroslavl, and we just checked the train, and we're trying to figure out how we can get the cheapest, fastest, and the best seat. Did you find anything?
I need your passport.
So me and
Me?
Katie, I was confused. I was thinking I should call her in her Russian name and then English name, and then I just didn't call her. I got confused between both. We are right now where?
Moscow City Business Center.
And right behind us, or around us, we have a lot of big
High
buildings.
towers.
High towers?
The highest tower has a 96th floor, and the height of this building 373 meters.
Wow. And this is the This is nice. And this is another building. I hope it's
How foggy.
and it's very foggy up there
Not possible to...
to see, and there are just high towers around us. I am heading to railway station. I need to catch a train to Yaroslavl from Moscow. And Katie is with me holding the camera.
Hello.
There she is booking the taxi. And she's shy.
О, полюбил